Hello everybody, I am Gray, and that is me skipping. But yeah, I didn't really get a chance to show my island too much, aside from those who watched me stream. But yeah, I do love Tomodachi life, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I kinda need to talk about my characters with some of y'all, so anyways, this is me right here. Alright, and then we're gonna go down a list. So this is my buddy Drew. He is sleeping right now, but Drew comes in to watch the stream sometimes. He'll come by and chat, but yeah, he's mostly on Mario Maker 2. I don't know how he sleeps on his stomach, but yeah. Next up is Velvet. Velvet's always popping in the stream. She's getting stalked by Mr. X.
This is some prime real estate.
Yeah, so big shout out to Velvet for always tuning in. My good buddy Furry, he's always popping in. It's difficult for him because I understand like when I'm streaming it's probably like 3 or 4 in the morning for him since he's on the other side of the world. But still grateful to him. He does a lot of awesome artwork I'm actually really grateful for. Velvet does some artwork as well. I might show up like pictures of their artwork on the screen. Happy, he's been with me for quite a bit, for like a good 2 years, starting with the Mario Maker for 2 franchise. So yeah, I'm really grateful to Happy. Penguin, he's subbed to me, like he actually gave me some donations, like membership. Yeah, so they're monthly subscriptions that he did. That's the word, monthly subscriptions. So I'm actually grateful to him for his support. Thank you, Penguin. Penguin actually has a good house. He's actually over here. Him and Stepbro, they're both right here. So speaking of which, here he is. So Stepbro, yeah, he told me make an angry looking cat. So we got an angry looking cow. Moving on to Chef. Yeah, his name is just Chef. I guess he's the cook of the island. He actually has a pretty good like place. I guess it's like a restaurant background. So Velvet told me to make Weirdo John look like he's get along with the Bumyard Bill. But yeah, this is Velvet told me to make him because I guess another person made him. So all right, next up will be Phantom. I thought it just looked cool. Next we got this weird looking toad. Yeah, he looks more like a muncher disguised as a toad. And you're not mistaken, that is Bobby Hill and Matt. Alright, we got Waluigi. Yeah, that's Squidward talking to Donkey Kong. So yeah, we got Bowser on the island as well. Bowser's asleep right now. Playa dreaming of Zelda. Yes, he has a crush on Zelda, not Princess Peach. Alright, so you got DK. He look like DK's on the Ferris wheel. We'll let him do his thing. Yeah, it look like Daisy's talking to Mr. Devers. I think that's why I named him. I don't know why, I just called him that. But yeah, her and Luigi are actually married. Believe it or not. Yeah, they're married.
Huh?
They got married pretty fast. Alright, next up is Mr. Devers, the guy who's pissed off all the time. He doesn't look pissed today. I got... Actually, let's go back. So this is the Mixer Fix-It guy, the construction guy of the island. So, alright. Moving on, Mario. Of course, I don't need to explain Mario. He got rejected by Peach, but we'll get to her in a bit. So we got Wario.
4,
Wario is actually pretty chilled with everybody on this island.
7,
And yeah, I gave him his, I guess, a room that will fit Wario, because you know how he's about the richest and greed and all that. Next, we got Rosalina. Rosalina sleeping. And then, yeah, we got Peach. So, Peach is actually married. Yep, she married Happy.
too long.
Yep. First she rejected him and Mario made fun of him, and now she's married to Happy. Crazy how things work. So someone told me to make Barry Allen, aka the Flash, but yeah, it's just Barry Allen. Not really much of a DC person. Really. I think the only person that I really do like from DC is probably just Batman, believe it or not. Pretty much just watched the animated series from I think the 1990s, and then I did like the Batman. I think it was like the 2004 one. So I thought that was a pretty good series. Next we got Jack. Yeah, Jack is a he says jerk on his shirt. That was actually inspired from the cartoon show Dan Versus. So it was actually a pretty funny show. Next up we got Luigi. He has a pet dinosaur. I gave him like some sort of mansion room. So yeah. Yeah, like I say, he's married to Daisy. Moving on. We got Mr. Hank Hill. Look like he's on a date with Peggy Hill. Kind of looks like them. I think I was actually pretty spot on with Hank Hill. Alright, we got Triple H. He's actually my favorite wrestler in real life. I know he's retired now. He's probably... A lot of people say he's not really doing good with WWE right now, but honestly, I really haven't watched WWE in a couple of years now, so I guess I really don't care.
Damn good.
Next, we got the Killer Clown. Yeah. So I'm not sure. Might give him like a McDonald's franchise. I don't know. Next, we got Captain Murray, the Pirates, fearless leader of his own ship of just himself. Next up, we got Rockley. Didn't really do too much with Rockley. I might make him into someone else. Next, we got Steve, the guy who's always burnt out. His wife is cheating on him with his brother. 9 to 5, hates his job, hates his boss, hates his life, hates his wife. So, yeah, he's actually one of my favorites. Let me, try to wake him up. Nope, never mind. Yeah, so this is what he dresses like on a daily basis.
Keep.
You can see how just burnt out he is.
Aw. Oh.
So yeah, Steve's actually one of my favorite characters that I made. I don't know why.
Oh.
Dude is just so burnt out on life. Alright, we'll let him go back to bed. My talking flower is talking. Next up, speaking of burnt out on life, we got Squidward. Look like Squidward's having a blast. Maybe because he's not around SpongeBob and Patrick. But yeah, Squidward's actually my favorite character from SpongeBob. Next up, we got Master Roshi, the pervert himself. I'll say it looks just like him. We'll let him sleep. Next, we got Gremlin. Velvet, me and Velvet like to like random creation, I guess. Aside from making it himself, like how these other characters, you know, you get to choose. This one we get to like choose options like big eyes, blue eyes, green hair, what color hair color, do you want a beard? I guess stuff like that. So yeah, this is a Space Velvet's creation, I guess, so she could have like a partner, like a romantic partner. So yeah. All right, next up is Spencer. Spencer is Canadian. Kind of reminds me of Terrence and Phillip. I guess that's what I was going for.
Something on your mind.
Let me see if I can move him.
Phew.
The freaking way he walks, dude. Alright. Next we got Napoleon Dynamite. I didn't really do too much with him. I do love the movie. Moving on. We got Bill Dauterive in the house. Bill Dauterive is probably one of the annoying characters. I never thought I'd say that in King of the Hill, but he did get annoying big time. Alright, got Banjo. Yeah, I made Banjo. It doesn't look like him, but yeah, he just looks like, I don't know, someone's cosplaying as Banjo. Next up, we got Officer Mike. Yeah, so truth be told, I kind of always wanted to be a police officer, but yeah, I let that dream die. Anyways, I didn't really care for it. Anyways, it's just something I want to do, but then I'm like, nah, I'm good. But yeah, I always wanted like police officers or some sort of like in law enforcement in my stories. So yeah, that's where this guy came from. Got Link. I did a horrible job with the shirts or his tunic, but it's all good. As you got Zelda. It's the closest I could get to her of her Tears of the Kingdom look. But yeah. She ain't got no hips. I don't know why she's walking like that. Yeah, we got a gray alien. I think he actually has a pretty cool costume. But yeah. Next up, we got Butthead. Believe it or not, he's actually pulling the girls. And then, yeah, we made Beavis as well. Look like he's working out with Triple H. Triple H is actually very good inspiration. We got Sonic. Like, we got a cutscene. He should have been able to catch that butterfly, no problem. Alright, well, yeah, we got Sonic. Alright, moving on. Someone told me to make Shoto Todoroki, but this is the best I could do, just because of limitations. I know maybe someone out there probably did a better job creating this guy, but yeah.
Great to see you.
It's the best I could do.
If I'm not
He's not even my favorite My Hero Academia character. I think it's 100% is Bakugo, and after Bakugo will probably be Nijire Hado. She'll probably be my favorite female. Alright, moving on. We got L. Yeah, I made L. He's actually pretty spot on, I guess. But yeah, for the sake of his safety, I just called him Ryuzaki. Alright, Maddie is an original character for my character. Truth be told, I always dated a lot of girls that look just like her and this character right here, which is a vampire. I always dated a lot of girls that kind of like were alternate, gothy and all that emo style. Whatever style. I know there's goth and there's emo, so, but I kind of prefer emo style. Next we got Brad. Brad is the douchebag. He's actually very entitled. His daddy is a doctor, his mom's a lawyer. He's snobby, gets everything handed to him. Football star. Yep. Next we got Weirdo Rick. Velvet told me to make a character that has the name Weirdo in it, so I thought I'd make Weirdo Rick. He's actually another Master Roshi Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Quagmire. Next, we got Professor Allen. Yeah, this dude's weird. Keep doing your dang player. Next, we got Professor X. He's actually based off one of my guys on Smash Bros. He's a gunner on one of the me gunners. Alright, Velvet told me to make Matt, so I made Matt from Wii Sports. So yeah. Got Sasuke Uchiha. And then we got one character. I guess he's one of those Kiss, Motley Crue type of characters, but the way he talks, he's like singing.
Haven't seen you in a little while, Captain.
He's one of those characters that no matter what, he's just always singing all the damn time. Alright, we got Light Yagami. Yeah, so he's the only one that could play. Well, him and Misa could see Ryuk. And then I guess by accident, my vampire Nissa can actually see Ryuk now. So then we got Misa, Amane. I tried my best, but yeah. We got Del Gribble. Yeah, I made Del. He's actually my favorite character from King of the Hill.
Look like some roast beef.
And we made Boomhauer. I'll say Boomhauer is actually pretty spot on. Very spot on, actually. He just fell. Alright. Next I made Naruto. And then I made like Victor. I guess he's some sort of criminal. He's supposed to be a tough guy, but he's acting like a little kid right now. But yeah, he's supposed to be some sort of criminal. He was locked up before. But he looks like a Spider-Man villain. Next we made Kazooie. Funny thing about Kazooie, after I barely made her, I barely sat her on an island for maybe like a good 1 minute, and then she already ran into Banjo and fell in love with him, so I'm like, yeah. Alright, next we got Peggy Hill. Look like she's still talking to Hank Hill. And then we made Bobby. Say Bobby Hill's actually really spot on. Alright, next up would be Captain Hero. Just a superhero on island. And then we got Wolverine. Yeah, I think he was falling for Rosalina or Misa, I don't remember. Let me see.
Whoa.
Yeah, he was falling for Misa and Mane. And then we got Boneyard Bill, so yeah, he's a hobo. And his legs are open. He's living in a box, so yeah. It's a huge box. I mean, it's a little box, but on the inside it's actually pretty huge. I'm not sure how that's possible, but it is what it is. But yep, I actually really did enjoy this game. I'm hoping to do more with it. My town's it looks kind of empty. I know I could probably do a lot better, but yeah. I had a lot of fun with this video. I might convert all these characters into like original characters. Just because, I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of already tired or bored with it. But yeah, I'm ending it right here. Hope y'all like some of my creations. If not, that's fine too. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. And if you have any suggestions, let me know who you want me to create. There's still some spots open. If not, I might just make original characters for my anime manga. Alright everybody, peace.